Hey you guys, it's me Maureen and welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday and I am sitting out here. It started to rain, so I just came up here underneath my umbrella. Maybe that'll keep me dry, I don't know. But if it gets too bad, I will go inside. But anyway, so yeah, it's raining, so if you hear thunder or anything, it's because we are getting a storm here. Okay, so I'm so glad to see you guys back. If you don't mind, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now, so that way you'll be notified when I upload more videos, okay? I am trying with this channel, but I know I just have to be consistent, right? So today I want to talk a little bit about the medical in Big Pharma, okay? Because this is what I learned after going to the doctors today with my husband. We were telling the doctor how long it took for him to be able to get his back operation, right? Let me just take you back. 12 years ago, my husband hurt himself at work. He went to the hospital, and they immediately seen that he had a sciatica and 2 discs were fractured or whatever. Herniated disc, that's it. They put him in the hospital. The next morning they gave him the back operation. Fast forward to today, right? My husband has been dealing with more herniated discs. And when we first went to the hospital, we knew what was going to happen. We knew he was going to be put in the hospital just like last time. But no, that did not happen. Let me tell you what we went through for 8 months. Him being laid up, couldn't walk, do nothing hardly. The doctor said, before we can do an operation, we have to give him injections in his back. Okay, let's get it. We make the appointment, it's 2 months out. 2.5 months come, we go to the doctor, he gets injections in his back. That did not work. They said, okay, that don't work, now we're going to put you in therapy. That didn't work. I couldn't hardly even get him there, he couldn't walk. So we told him, no, he needs an operation. So then they said, okay, we're going to send you to a cardiologist before we can give you an operation to see if you can withstand the operation. That was 1.5 months down the road. So in total, it was 8 months that they put my husband through this shit just to be able to get more money. So this morning when we went to the doctor, just for labs, blood tests, I told the doctor, I said, this is what happened. She said, yeah. She said, soon Medicare is going to either approve or disapprove anesthesia for operations now. Your insurance might not approve if you go into the hospital to get anesthesia to have an operation done. Isn't that crazy how our government is? I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, so if I were you guys, now until the new year, I would go have all those things you need done as far as medical done. Go get your teeth checked. Go get a wellness check. Mammogram, colonoscopy, all these things that that are, you're going to have done sooner or later. Get it done now, while your insurance will still cover some things. Because it's all changing with this central bank digital currency. Everybody's going to have to sign up for this if you want to leave your house, because at some point you're going to have your phone and have it digitize your face, right, in order to do anything. And they're saying you're only going to be allowed out of your house for 3 days a week. This is going to say whether or not you can buy groceries, gas, a banking account. If you don't have central digital currency, you're not going to have a banking account. So how are you going to buy anything? Because the cash you got underneath your bed or in a book or somewhere you're hiding it is going to be null and void. They're not even, I mean, the dollar's going to be gone. Right? So y'all need to think about that and keep thinking about stocking your pantry. And that's another thing. It's so crazy to me just sitting here thinking about this, but after the power grid goes down, people are going to start robbing the stores for food. Once the food is gone, it might take maybe 2 months, and people are going to start getting hungry. And you better have a way to protect yourself, because it won't be just one person, 2 people, 3, 5 people. No. You're going to have 50, 20, 30, 40, 50 people coming at your house all at once because they don't care. They have kids that are hungry. And you know, as far as being a mother, you would do anything for your kids. And if your kids were hungry, you would do anything to get them food. I'm just putting it out there because it's the truth. I mean, if it was me, yeah, I would. I mean, I'm a mother, right? So, yeah, I would think about how to protect yourself, how to protect your food, how to protect anything in your house. Because people will come. I can almost guarantee it. When you get hungry, yeah. Another thing is the water. President Trump just said on the news the other day, I wouldn't worry about the Iran war. I would worry about water. I mean, it came right out of his mouth. So now I'm thinking, you know, I've went and got a water straw. You know, in case we would run out of water and there's a creek around somewhere, I can drink that water. It goes through this tube. You can drink 11,000 gallons of water and feel safe about this. You know, the stick you can drink water out of. You can get them at Walmart. That's where I got mine. But yeah, President Trump said, don't worry about the Iran war. You need to be thinking about the water. I mean, they're already telling people about the water. Conserve on water. Down here in Cape Coral, where I'm from, Florida, I'm not in Cape Coral, but they have no water. They haven't had no water in months. And they can't sell their houses because of the no water, right? So, these are all things you need to think about because the time is coming. So if you're not prepped with food, water, medicine, food, freeze-dried food, you guys, I love freeze-dried food. It's easy to store. You know, I got a big thing of celery. If I would have went to the store and bought like 10 celeries, I couldn't fit all that in my refrigerator. So I either dehydrate it myself or get freeze-dried celery. But you need to think about all these things before it gets too bad. And I'm not saying this to fearmonger or scare you or anything like that. I'm just saying you really need to think about these things because the time is coming. So that is it for today. I hope you guys got value out of this video. Please tell me in the comments what you think. I would love to know. And Before I forget, I'm sending you all my love and all my positive energy.